through the darkness with their little flashlights until they make it to the doors that guard the nuclear reactor. Suddenly, the GM meter goes crazy, which indicates radioactive contamination in the room, so the workers run away. They return to the control room to give them the bad news, and when they wonder how they'll manage to build a water injection line when suddenly Furu arrives, revealing that he's picked up full face masks and meters from the isolated building. Back to Yoshida, he gets a call letting him know that the Defense Department will send 2 fire trucks, so he calls the control room and asks them to secure a water injection line. Then with Furu leading, a few men are sent to open 5 valve locations in housing units 1 and 2. The team carefully makes its way inside, finding mud everywhere and even a dead fish. When they finally make it to the door protecting the Unit 1 turbine, they open it and get scared when suddenly the entire structure starts shaking. Thankfully it stops quickly and nobody gets hurt. The team makes their way deeper inside, finding water leaking from many spots. Getting to the first valve is easier than expected, and they open it while in the control room they start hooking up the car batteries. Then the team goes looking for the next valve, only pausing when an aftershock makes the building shake. It only takes them a few moments to find valves 2 through 4 and open them successfully. Now only number 5 is left. This valve is kinda stuck, so they have to work together to open it under the pressure of the GM meter indicating that the dosage is dangerously going up. After lots of effort, the final valve is also opened, but in the control room they notice the water level doesn't go up. Moments later, Azuma learns that in less than an hour, the nuclear fuel will start to leak. Everyone starts panicking because they told civilians not to evacuate, so Azuma orders his men to make civilians clear the jammed roads with patrol cars so they can transport a power source to the plant. He also finally issues an evacuation order, but the problem is that they don't know how big to make it because they lack details. In the end they choose the standard 3 kilometers. Another press conference announces the evacuation, but they say it's just a precaution. The control room employees call Yoshida to tell them the valves were open but the water levels didn't rise, and it's impossible to go back to open more valves because of the radiation level, so they'll have to wait for the fire trucks to inject the water directly. Yoshida explains they aren't sure